Hi guys, so you have come thus far. So we have one more thing to do. We have the featured project section to do. So this should not take us as much time as the previous part because we're just going to do one card, then we duplicate it for the other sections and the other columns. So to start, we are going to we're going to create a column. First of all, to do that, let's add a section. Come to this menu option, add an inner section, drag. Let's look at our design first. So in our design, we have same card, title, button, same thing, card, title, button. So for the image, I have a couple of images saved. Those are some of the projects I've done. So I went to the website I've actually worked on, and I grabbed the images. You can also grab some images from pixels.com. For example, let's say I want an image, a UI design image. Let's say I want which UI design. Let's say I want this UI design image. So let's download this. Small download. Next, I want a branding image. I want a branding image. Let's choose this. Come to download small branding image. So next I want, what else? Let's say I want a product design image. I come to, which will make my stuff to pop. Let's choose this. Let's say, let's choose this setting. Product design. Finally, let's say I want web design image. Let's choose this. Okay, so now I have my 4 images for my cards. So all I have to do is just put a section, then put 2 distinct cards. So let's start. Let's put a section here. Then let's add a card. Section. Remember that our background color is black. Okay. Then let us put a card. Let's use a section, inner section. So each of these sections will have a card. Let's say it's first image, okay? Then we have a title, a header. Then we have a button. Image, title, button. So let's start with the button. The button is no more. Then there is an arrow icon. The arrow icon is placed after the button. There is no background color for the button. So let's go back. Background color, remove. Remember, we're using this to remove the background color, okay? Then we want it to be Nonito. Then we want it to be 22. It's too large. Let's use 18. Good. Bold. Color. Green. Remember, we're using green for everything that we're working on today. So let's pick the color. Green. Good. Then text should be, let's say, UI design for some generic company, UI design for Xterra Group. Okay. Then here is, it's white, it's small. So let's say white. Let's put it at 32. Let's reduce. 28, good. Small. Unito sans. Sticking to my Unito. Okay. So now this button, we have to align it. So we have to remove the padding. Perfect. Okay. Then the image. Now you go to your image. If you want to go back, so you click on the image, upload image, then where you saved your image at. So let's say you want to pick the first one. Okay. UI design, insert image. Voila. Now, if you look at this design here, there is a background around the image. So we're going to do that. So we're going to say this section, we want, in our styling of the image, we want a background around the image. No, not round the entire section, just round the image. So let's choose the image. Let's say our style, we want it to be okay. And let's put a padding. What else? Good. Then let's say padding top should be bigger. So this padding top should be 30. Bottom should be nothing. Sorry, right should be nothing. Left should be nothing. Then bottom should be 30. Now we want to add a background color around this. So you come to background, choose a color. Perfect. So let's pick something lighter. Okay, so it's good. What else? I think that's it. Do we want a border? No. Let's see how it looks first before we make other slighter corrections. So update. And let's see. Good. Very, very good. So if you look at this one, it's a little bit darker than the other one. So we have to make it darker than the other one. Then we just duplicate in every other pages. Then also it has to be bigger. The padding, the right and the left padding has to be thinner, while the top and bottom padding has to be bigger. So let's come here. Let's choose this image. Let's come to the size first of all. Let's make it 90. 90 is good. Then the top, let's say the top should be 50. The bottom should be 50. Then the background, background of this. Okay. Let's save and let's see. Okay, very, very good. Very, very, very good. But do we need to increase? So you can increase, I think I like it like this, or you can increase the padding if you want it to be bigger. So let's try it a little bit. Let's try one more time. Let's increase the padding. Let's make it 70. Let's make it 70. Let's make the image, let's leave it at 80. 85. Okay. Now all we have to do is just duplicate this. No, wrong. Duplicate this. Let's remove this. Perfect. So now we have two options. So the next one is you just change the image, then the title, then same thing. Okay, so let's change the image to the second one. What's the second one? The second one is, can you remind me? This is product design. Branding, yes. Second one is branding. So let's just say branding for Abega. Okay, then let's duplicate this. Voila. Let's add space, margin top. Okay, and the third one is, I think it's product design. Okay, product design for Chivita Homes. Okay, and the last one is web design. You can use your own favorite text if you want. So web design for who? Web design for younger birds. Perfect. So we have these two. Let's update and let's see how it looks. Oh, this looks really, really good. Oh, this looks good. So good. Okay. So final thing that we're going to work on now is this call to action. Okay. So the final thing we're going to work on is this call to action here. As you can see, we're going to work on this call to action. But first, if you notice, this background color, it changes. There is a change. It goes from dark black to a darker shade of gray. So we have to effect that changes now. So to do that, you come to this menu option, you choose it. Then instead of classic, you have to choose gradient, like I explained to you. Now it has to be two different kinds of gray. Okay? Two different kinds of gray. So remember when I said that, let's choose white so that you see the difference. So it has to be linear. Then the location has to be the same thing with the location for each of them. Okay? So let's go 90. Let's make it 80, 75. Let's give it 70. 70 looks good. Yeah, 70 looks good. Now I will change the color. Oh, perfect. Okay, so now that's done. Now we have to do the final one of the call to action. That's this. Let's work together on your next project. So what we'll do here is We'll add a section. We'll add a section here. Add a section. Then remember to make it black. Background black. Okay, good. Then next is call to action, then a button. So what we'll just do is we'll just duplicate the previous call to action we've done and just drag it. So it'll be fast. So let's just copy, or you know what, let's just duplicate. Good. Then drag. That's the beauty of Elementor. So you don't need to write any code, but you can design. You can even design, if you want to design a website, like let's say you want to design Apple landing page, you can use Elementor. I will show you one website I've done with the same Apple design, or use Elementor to design it. Let's remove this. So it is, let's work together on your next project. So let's work together on your next project. Let's work together on your next project, but we have to change it. It has to be default, but we can increase the size. Let's say 42 or 48. Okay, then what's different here? So now this one is in a box, it's in a smaller box, it's not as wide as the other ones. So we're going to make this box like this. Then we'll give it a size. And then give it padding. Let's add another. Let's work on something else. Let's see this. Let's do this. Let's push. Okay, same thing. Okay. Then let's do, this has to be background color of gray, not entirely black. Okay, so 1A, 1A, 1A. Same thing here, background color 1A, 1A, 1A. Good. Okay, so we have to, what else? We have to space it. Padding. Padding, very, very important. Padding. So let's increase our padding. Make it 40. Okay, this is good. Let's see. Oh, this is good. So let's see. Let's see how it looks. Let's see how it looks. Okay. Top, okay. Bottom, okay. Very, very good. Well, let's see. What's the difference between this and this? This one, the text is different. Well, that's because we changed our text. It's bigger, it's together. We have to make it smaller and together. So let's say smaller, 48, and together. Let's choose something else, say 42. 44. Okay. smaller together, then the gradient is different here. So you have to do the gradient part. So here it has to be gradient. So here has to be, the top gradient has to be different. So let's go back. So this part where ends, this part that ends with your top gradient, we have to start with your top gradient there. So let's come back and choose the exact color scheme. 1515 and 000. So come back here, choose your gradient, come back here, 151515, then 000. Okay, then like I said, it has to be same thing. Good. All this looks good. So let's add a space. Let's add our margin. Ooh. Let's not use margin. Let's use padding. Okay, it's good. Padding. Okay, this looks so good, guys. So the final thing is our menu here. Just place it and we're done. So you come here, let's remove this. So the final thing we're going to do now, guys, is the menu above the footer. Okay? So just go to your menu option. So look for menu. Like I said, I really like this nav menu. So just choose and drop it. So it's not dropping, so we have to add another section. At this section, remember your background is all black. Okay? Then now we can add our menu. So menu, nav menu, nav menu. We want it in the middle. We do not want any on the line. We don't want any indicator. We don't want any hovering. It should be not in full width. Okay, then it should not break at your tablet. It should break at your mobile option. So what else? Now we change the color white and the text. So you come to style. So Nunito. Let's choose 12. Let's choose bold. Let's do uppercase. Then white. Remember, we don't want any hover effects. So remove the hover effects. You know what? Let's make it 0800. Let's make a F. Let's make it entirely white. Okay, B8, B8, B8. Now we're going to make it white, but I do not really like a very pronounced white. So let's go with a little bit darker, lighter shade of gray. So let's choose this DB, DB, DB. So remember that we don't want any hover option. So everything has to be DB, DB, DB. Okay. So it looks good. Let's increase it a little bit by 1. And let's save. So let's see how it will look. Okay, so we have, let's put it side by side with our option. So we have this, then we have this guy, then we scroll down, we have an option here. We scroll down, we have this option. So then we have years of experience. We have years of experience. Remember that our text is different because we use a different font. We have experience, we have experience. Then we have featured projects, view all. Then we have the projects, the projects. Then we have our branding, our future projects. Then we have the let's work together on your new projects. Let's work together on your new projects. And the view all button, and the menu, Perfect. So now we're done, guys. So just a little bit of correction. So this menu here, this footer here should be in the middle. It's not in the middle, so let's resolve that. So let's come to the footer option, edit footer. Like I said, you can always edit your footer even while you're working. Edit footer. So let's drag this to the middle. Drag this to the middle. So let's make it 24. Let's make this 54. Let's make this 20. Okay. Let's see how it looks. Nice. So now we have our portfolio website done. Okay. So I'm so glad you guys stuck around this far. You can make it your own by making slight modifications. If you need any other assistance with regards your design, or you need me to check it out for you, you can always send me an email to me@stevyn.tech. That's me@stevyn.tech. That's me@stevyn.tech. Your body should be the Golearn web design tutorial, and I'll respond as fast as I can. Thank you so much, guys, for sticking around thus far. I really appreciate the fact that you actually watched the entire video. It was really great having you guys work on this project together. I look forward to building more massive and impressive websites with you. Have a great day. Bye.